Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Got some major things happening. So, as you know, I'm going to school for gunsmithing. That's what the channel's about. So, I am working on it right now. I'm working on the next project we're doing for school. So, we are going to be making a carbine. It's a 9mm carbine, and I decided I didn't want the black. So, it's an AR base. So, I went with the first part. I went with it's called a tan. Excuse me for a second. It's called Desert Tan. I'm using this stuff off. I want to test it out and see how it works. It's from Brownells. I haven't used it yet. I sprayed some stuff. Basically, it dries in like 30 minutes, but to cure it over 15 days, if you don't want to do that, you put it in the oven. So I put some stuff in the oven last night just to see how well it works. I have a smoker. Back to that big black thing right there is the smoker. Transforming it in it, getting the temperature set up, test it out, and see how well it works. So I got some parts done. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's parts hanging right there in front of that red flag. Those are all got the lower in there. I got the stock, all those pieces there. Most of the pieces are plastic except for the lower. I painted it last night and I couldn't find a tool to take off my extractor. And I took it off today. Found this piece to do it. So it's done. Yes. So as of today, this is what I have. This is the one piece. I'm a little strange. Just a tad. So I decided that I wanted something different. I don't want the normal camouflage. So we're going to use this OD green. We're going to do the dark Parkinson's. Parkinizing gray. Yeah. So we're doing those two colors. So the camouflage I'm doing, if you can see, is dog prints. So we have a lot of dogs. We have 4 dogs. So I'm doing dog prints. So basically I can say, honey, I'm going to walk the dog. Honey, take the dog out. Go get the dog or something happening. So, things like that. So I'm going to start painting this, do a first coat of, let it set, do these little pieces, move it down, do the rest, do the whole thing in one color. Then I'll go back and do the other color in different spots to get the design I'm looking for. So we're going to go into that, and here we go. Okay, this is the color I started with. So we got that sprayed. So now we're going to actually go ahead and do a little bit of the print on here because I want to get it all done in one color, and then so I don't have to waste the can. I think that looks pretty damn cool. I like it. Let that sit for a minute. We'll get the other side on there and we'll get the other one done. But I think that looks pretty cool. I really do. I like it a lot. So yeah, it's going to have some overspray on it, which I don't care. It's just for me. I'm not selling it. If I was selling it, I'd actually have some other stuff done to it. But I think it looks pretty cool. I see the dog prints on there. Let that dry for a couple minutes. We'll flip it over and get the other side done. So just sprayed it. And so far it looks kind of cool. So we'll see. Let it dry for a minute here. And then we'll move it and go to the next one. We've got some spraying done. I forgot to turn the camera back on. And that's the beginning. So there's the first set of prints. Some of it ran. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty cool. You can see the dog prints on there. If you can see that. So there's the dog prints. So I wanted to make it look dirty. I don't want it to look so brown that it's, So that's the first part. So we're going to get that one done since I've already sprayed it. That one's going to sit in there for a minute or two until I get the other stuff done, and then we'll let it dry. Put the other coat on it, and we'll go from there. I think it's coming out pretty cool. I mean, it does have overspray on it, but I think that gives it a little bit of uniqueness, like muddy footprints. So I think it looks kind of cool. I really do. And you know what? That's all that matters. When you're doing something for yourself, I look at it this way: you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. Anybody else has a comment about it, that's their problem. You know, uh, I'm doing it first time, and I'm just testing out the waters to see how well I do. And that's all that matters. That's all I care about is me. I care about John, anybody else, nobody else. So let's do it here first. You see the paw prints. It's kind of cool. I like it. I'll change gloves here. Not changing colors, but changing gloves, just so I can get turn it over without getting anything else smudged or anything else. And then after I'm done with this, I am going to put it in the oven for 3.5 hours because I have everything in there. The barrel is going to be left the same color. I'm not doing any camo on that unless I think it depends on how it looks. I don't think it's going to be too rounded to really get it on there. It's kind of hard to do the roundness on this. So see, I guess working on models for a long period of time, growing up, I guess you learn how to manipulate things to get the paint just go just right, and it's always interesting when that plays out. So you got muddy double paw prints on there like you have in your house. That's always the fun part. Let these dry. These are going to dry for about 30 minutes until I can get them into the oven and we'll bake them. This one's been sitting here for a little bit, so we will flip it over, put the other piece back on. Hold that in place. And these are going to dry. That's it so far. So these are going to sit out here for a little bit and dry. We're going to clean up the paint can. And okay, guys, so we have everything in the oven right now back over there. It's heating up. It's got to get to 190. The plastic parts I didn't put in there because I wasn't too sure about how well they're going to handle it. Until I get everything dialed in, we'll be dealing with that, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. One more thing, guys. I had a couple people ask me, who is that picture of the person going? That is a really good friend of mine. We've been friends since like 7 years old, went to high school together and stuff. Still friends after all these years. So that was a picture of him imitating what was on his shirt. And I decided to use that as my logo. So, yep. Well, that's